Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Rhylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
And not just her, but Baden as well.
Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Rhylehaven.
Port Rhylehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Rhylehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Afternoon.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The city of water, Rhylehaven.
And then Sin attacks. Gosh dang it, go away.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Oh, hey.
If it isn't the walking headache.
I'm sure you could have come up with a better counter there, Stroll.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Sounds like a good idea anyways.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
Okay, she's not munching yet.
If you're sure, nurse, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Nod. I like News.
Really?
Come all this way to the big city? Think we deserve a real inn?
This is a joy.
Also, we need to save. It's been what? Almost an hour.
Hello.
So you gallant runner, so assumed you're a candidate. Do you, as you will, sir, but please conduct yourself with some propriety. We have so many orphans swooping in here, claiming to be candidates, attending the expedition. And then there's Luis. Can we all get a rest? Why do I have to sit here, wondering if all the extra guards will be enough?
This is a joy.
This outfit catches your fancy, huh? You must be the first time in Brawlhaven. The Navy's in charge here. Our uniforms much smarter than the state armies, don't you think? Is this, what's his face?
This?
Uh...
Oh, I'm in it now.
Oh, you're another one of those kids here for the expedition? How splendid to see someone so young come all the way. Place to say, is it? Well, you may hit a spot of bother there. Half the country has flocked here for the expedition, you know? The inns are bustling at the seams.
Well...
That sounds problematic. Incidentally, travel in the city is a bit difficult. Different from what you're used to. I want you to walk to where the inns are located. Go straight down the street to the left and talk to the ferryman at the harbour. If you say, I like to go to Anglin Square, they'll set you right. So the city has waterways. Got it.
Oh, this blooming heat.
Yo. It does so much. Sure. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah?
Oh hey, the face is here.
Hey, mister!
Why did this happen?
The king's own face all the way out here in Briarhaven. Does he take this whole bloody place with him then? It's balmy.
Indeed.
The curse of the tournament. So there's like bubbles in here instead of like the hex. People who don't belong are congregated through the city, like that wretched elder child. What a righteous gathering of lesser tribes is becoming. These vulgar groups are allowed to flourish in that the country is in such a way. It's because, does it say so? Country ruled by Musants is what needed.
Hey, mister! Yeah?
Until not too long ago, as a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might reject us outright. Sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations. Oh hey, it's you.
Hey.
Hail, young Elden candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're the town crier, aren't you? The name's Battling. Last we saw each other was just before you scrapped with what's his face's runner, I believe. What scene that was? Figured hitching a ride with Gorax be safe, but then you and Gobal both showed up. Anyway, I've been keeping busy with my candidate interviews since then. Forden's most recently. He's who I rode here with.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The crown theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know. They're reckless with their runners too. Usually you'll stop and camp during the nights, but not them. They'll just keep running.
Huh?
They didn't mess at all. Yep. An easy trick when you've got God's grace, plus loads of money and people. With the Seraphix surely has, which the Seraphix surely has. The head he's brought is quite something too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan.
This fellow.
But I can tell you've gone something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend.
Yeah? Hey, mister!
My money's on Santa Fex Ford.
Hello.
We haven't much time.
For Epura, the island's people must change. And to change them, we must first change the country. But no one will heed the words of a pagan like me.
Hello.
Need a ride?
Good choice.
Oh, we can just go anywhere. Just want to have a look around.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
All right then.
Oh my gosh, it is Sunday. No.
But what is there to do now?
Oh, what a pity.
Artisan. Oh, there are a lot of igniters coming to port lately, but most of them don't exactly seem legitimate. Wouldn't be smart to dive in without some knowledge, I reckon. And yet, if the country is full of igniters now, I wonder if it would benefit our shot to carrying them. Oh hey, it's you.
So it's you.
Blast. It's you, Hoodlums again. Come to rub my face in the mud once more. My wounds have yet to heal, and now the expedition is nigh. I didn't have a chance to hunt a trophy. I mean, you attacked first, as you may recall. No one's to blame but yourself. Damn it, that kind of attitude is exactly why you young'uns can't run this country. If I had half your gumption... Right, we have a lot of money.
This is on sale right now.
What kind of weapon store do you... Oh right, it's a weapon store. For some reason I thought this was the armory.
Now then.
It's like, why are you talking about weapons? So, Weapon for the warrior. Increase damage against giant type monsters. Oh. Interesting. I really want that. Oh, it's for healer. Oh. Let's go and check out the other store quickly.
Young man! Young man!
We've a sale going on.
Also, do we have...
Now then. Now then.
anything I have multiples of?
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Because I know we've gotten a lot from... but this is just bad.
Now then. Now then.
From, like, armor and stuff. We'll keep them. Anything that's, like, prevents an effect is, like, there might be a time where we need it. Endurance. Prevents paralysis. Warrior Knight. Small HP recovery every turn in battle. I think that's worth getting. Okay, I want this.
Ooh.
That's fine.
Do I want this? I mean, we don't have a warrior knight yet, but...
Young man! Young man!
Dang it. I've, like, quickly gone. Well, we'll just have to make more money. That's all there is to it. We'll just have to go on a little farming spree.
Young man! Young man!
Greetings.
Just clothing, we sell a variety of accessories.
Well then.
What does it do? Oh, I'm good for now. I'm guessing it starts with evasion or whatever, but
Young man!
Real cheap today.
I may have gotten carried away there.
Bargain today.
Ain't this a pickle?
Yeah?
Another fairy?
You there.
Well, you told you no more handout. I've got business to run here. Why not? It's not like giving one away for free is gonna kill you. Keeping all those yummy looking things to yourself just isn't fair. You said the exact same thing last time, and I've already given you plenty, now shoo. I won't be bothered in giving you a single thing more. Cheapskate, jerk, stupid face. Just like they were gone. Just no understanding fairies. People think all fairies like that. I might be in trouble. No.
The goods are cheap today.
Let's see if there's anything of note here. Nothing that's like, oh my gosh, I need this. So we'll save some money.
All right then. Ridiculous. What is it?
Choose elegance, choose beauty, choose Michael, the makeover our king needs. So that people should judge others by what's going on inside more than what's outside, but it's never going to happen, is it? And if he's got this popular on looks alone, I suppose that does make him a threat. I go if I'm going to join the Navy, it's so cool. I dreamed about that since I was a kid too. Be a girl, aren't you? That's a man, I'm going to join anyways. I take it we can't go in here yet. Oh, we can. But I take it we can't accept a bounty, I mean. Yo.
Welcome.
Busy preparing for the expedition of the brave. You don't have any contracts for a while. Move along now if there's nothing else. Just having a bit of explore. Oh, a mag worker. That is a lot. I mean, we could afford the staff then.
Really now? Stop!
Hang on. What if?
Let's have a quick look.
Hey.
That's first, Louis II. So has the gap widened a bit. That's back in third place. Maybe it's because of the increased flavor of syncretism. You know, is going around thanks to everyone you've done. So hopefully your face will join there soon.
Yep.
Really now?
Meow.
What is it?
Oh, what a pity.
I want the expensive one.
This is on sale.
Because it's on a discount. I mean, don't get me wrong. This would be really nice as well. This is like a fancy border. And it is nice that people will automatically equip the right weapon or armor when they when we switch.
Unstinking believable.
You heard the rumors of the Gobel fella, you know, the obnoxious part participating in the tournament in Lewis's place. Apparently he has a vicious dog that he brings over with him. Guess he's not Lewis's subordinate for nothing if he can keep a monster like that. And this water's funky. Oh, you can see the port there.
You. Aha.
Let's head to the inn. I don't think there's much more. We've got our shop on.
Say.
Whoa.
You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I realized it was slowly moving, but it's coming to Vilehaven was beyond my expectations. I wonder why it came.
Yes.
I expect to keep a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we've been observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Walk.
Well,
Concentration Walk, whatever. Might be... Maybe this will actually be for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
okay then.
Anyway, better get finding an inn so we can stay. Even now, His Majesty's Face watches on. Once the expedition of the Brave is over with, it's on to Metaphore next, I suppose. There we'll see the royals place entire palace, Tyreborn aloft, let alone on skybound pilgrimage to Troya's 3 great cities, royal magic, and what a tremendous magic it is indeed.
Ridiculous.
Are those glasses or is just very...
Leave it to me.
Promise I'll help anyone who's in trouble. Out of money, don't want to die, simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Actually, I'm having some issues with my work. Of course. Don't worry, I'm well versed in Brilhaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady.
What do I do? Whoa!
You're in the tournament too? Strange to see an elder involved. Oh, but speaking of strange, I heard there's a Pagan candidate in the competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctics and Pagans are like chalk and cheese. They'll never get along. Oh, is this going to be our inn? It's getting lively out here. We'll have customers queuing up in no time. Spider's Den. Wait, this place. I mean, I guess it looks like an inn, but don't you think it's way too dodgy? Since we got many options, we could not look for somewhere a little nicer.
All right then.
What do I do?
I'm not.
Hey!
Oh, hey. Look who we've got here. It's the other fellow from Metaphore. Aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the expedition. Were you hoping to stay in this inn? Sorry to disappoint you, if so, because I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full. And the one calling itself the Come One Come All Inn. Some joke, eh? That's gonna be an issue.
Right.
Sure is. Is there another place nearby to stay? There are 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where Nobby Wonka's like Folden's stay. A power person or an elder staying there, fat bloody chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Corral, but that's twice as pricey. Rumors say that is where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought the entire place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but
You think so? Guess we'd better avoid that one then. It's like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options, there's a spider den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy looking Engeef standing in front, smiling all creepy like. Puts me right off staying there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my cabin. I don't won't get much sleep in a tavern. I'm sure when... Anyways, not that this spider den sounds much better. At least he sounds like a cheerful guy. So you're in Matia, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? We plan on staying this in. Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because the expedition everywhere's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
I see.
That's it. So this place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, the gauntlet runner of yours. You're the one who had parked in the middle of Metaphore? Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Aim in on it too. I don't really know.
What?
What a shame. You go inside without knowing how it worked? Your group must have quite a talented engineer. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. Means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by brute force. I mean, we do have a talented engineer. Oh, hey.
Oh.
The Inns turn away all who are not of the nobility. It's so infuriating. Please don't take this the wrong way, but do I no longer look the part?
What is it you require?
You there. You have the look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No? No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural after all. Beauty is all, is my creed. And more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? On whichever inn I choose for my beautiful rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like the golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with wealth enough. This guy's face. I'm so glad his resting face is with the mouth open as well. Enough wealth to enjoy a room with such lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk, and we're staying in full of people like him anyways. Unfortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we only have one choice left. But we should check out this spider den we heard from Loveless earlier. I like how entranced they are about it. Bar in every block, if flagon in every hand, the next mound on Loveless. Does he think he tried to become a king with a slogan like that? I doubt he was thinking. On the other hand, he does make it. If he did make it through the tournament, so you can't write him off. He seemed like an interesting fella.
What do I do?
On the hunt for lodging, are we? I have a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, I know the word. Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to take a look around the accommodations. We could discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of freaky.
Place seems really shady, but we might as well take a look at the room.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head.
It was the size of you.
It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Well, we knew he got covered in them a lot as a kid.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Look at everyone then.
Yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
Nod.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lobilo! I love you forever!
Soprano-voiced woman.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
She's not thought this out at all.
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Nod. No, we had people. Ooh, look at all the fish, though.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely! Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Okay, finally got the bottle open so I can have my own drink.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Yeah. Someone maybe not as loyal.
Lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Uh-oh.
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
It's pretty cool.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh gosh. You caught some weird, creepy creature. Well...
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite...
The thing that bothers me the most is that it's twitching.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious.
Munch, munch, munch.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
She's so happy when she's eating.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
It's a delicacy.
It's a delicacy. You just made that up, didn't you? Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
At least he tried.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Of course.
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
Okay.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Someone who just likes the
Rumor
news?
has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing.
Oh, excuse me.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Ba-da-da-da-dun. Joanna and Bandon should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they'll aim to find us on our Gauntlet Runner. Nervous ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Yeesh.
The other candidates' speeches seemed practically identical. I not trust those types with the country myself. If there's no one who can truly rival... Is there no one who can truly rival Luis or Foden? Briarhaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant tank. Fish so French, it still wiggles in the mouth. Once again, I'm pretty sure that's not how it's meant to be. No, that's the port city specialty. What's the look about? Do you not find it appetizing?
My apologies.
I have a favour to ask you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets? Sure. For defense, you understand. Just in case, otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'll be unprotected against apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep, so I thought I might bundle myself with blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I am prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nonetheless, I am grateful to have any spare blankets. It's nice as well, given the lore, or finding out his reasoning for getting covered in bugs.
Look at that.
Good night.
Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
They'll come.
No. They'll come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What? My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctoress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a ballet thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
Excuse me.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, You're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I'd really rather not be king, if it were up to me.
I did not always want to be a lady of a castle, or a sanctuaress either. Yet, in some ways, we cannot help but obey our fates. So it must be for you, too.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting.